Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you guys are new. This is my latest MOC, and as I said in the previous video, this is my best one ever now. And yeah, I'm going to give you guys a quick walkthrough of this MOC and all of the details, custom figures, and yeah, let's get straight into that. Before we get started, just a few quick facts about this MOC. It has 2 base plates, around 60 figures, an estimate of about 3,000 pieces, and 7 vehicles. So yeah, this is definitely the biggest MOC I've ever done by piece, figures, and vehicles. And the last time I did a 2 base plate MOC, it was nowhere near as good as this. So yeah, let's actually go into the walkthrough now. And so we'll start off on the outside of the base, which is terrained relatively nicely. I really started to run out of pieces around the entrance to the base, so that could have been a bit better. But besides that, yeah, the terraining is probably the best that I've done. And like the greenery that I've done is pretty decent as well, I think. But yeah, this is an army of around 14, 15 battle droids. I would assume there'd be more if there were more base plates further on. And then you've got the AAT and a custom spy droid. This is not my design. I will be putting out a review on it in about a week and a half, maybe. I'm not sure when it will come out because I don't even know when this video is coming out. It might actually be out before this. But yeah, this is also another custom from the builder that did this AT-RT here, and yeah, the review on this is really good, and obviously if you can just have a look at it here, it's amazing. So yeah, that is about the kind of droid army aspect. I would have liked to have a few more droids, but as you'll see further in the MOC, I used some of the other droids for sort of sneak attack into the base to try and take out the clones from the inside, so there's a few less out here, but I still think this looks really nice. And so moving on to the clone side of this battle, most of them are 501st troops with some custom weapons, but I did actually build quite a few custom figures for this MOC. It's kind of take a look at them, but I'll show you the best that I can. This here is a custom Wolfpack Trooper, and it's using the torso legs from the newer style of Phase 1 clone, and the helmet, I have no idea where it's from. I just bought it at the London Brick Festival, and then they are just great arms. So I have 2 of those, one here and one behind my custom Rex and my custom Jesse. They're basically just using 501st torsos with their respective helmets, pauldrons and weapons. Quite easy customs to make, so yeah, I thought I'd add those in. And then also back here I have, it's difficult to get a good angle of this, but these are designed to be Phase 2 Bomb Squad troops. They're using the Phase 1 Bomb Squad bodies, which I got from Red Bricks a few weeks ago. He's lent me these for this MOC and a few others. And then they're just using the 332nd helmet because of the orange, and I think that these look really good. Oh, I've knocked over a 501st trooper there, mind that. But yeah, I think that the Bomb Squad came out relatively decently, and yeah, I think they look really nice. And then up to the top section here, we have my custom Commander Cody, which you would have seen if you've been following on my Instagram. I put it out a few weeks ago. It's basically using one of the Old Republic troops' body and legs, and then just any old custom helmet, and I think this looks pretty accurate. And then the other clones that we've got up here are a clone gunner from the 2017 TX-130, I believe, or it might be 170, I'm not too sure. And then we have Crosshair up here, and he is just sniping down at some of the droids. So yeah, that is the clone aspect of this battle. Oh, and also yeah, I do have the Bad Batch. They're kind of coming through the base, and I have a few more clones just dotted around the inside there, gonna get into speeders and come out. So yeah, that is pretty much all of the outside of the base. The only other thing that there is these little, I don't know what to call them. They're like, I'm not sure. It's basically just a clone sat in there, and I don't know if you can see because I think they might be a bit too low. But yeah, there's a clone sat in there, and they're firing out other droids. This one's just shot this droid here, and I suppose he's trying to take out the spy droid, which I can't imagine being very easy, but I don't know, he'll give it a go. And obviously right up front and centre we have Plo Koon fighting General Grievous, that's it. I was going to put Anakin here, and then I realised that actually Anakin doesn't fight Grievous until episode 3 because of the line where he says, "You're taller than I expected." Or, no, it might be "You're shorter than I expected," actually. I might have had that wrong. But yeah, I know that he hasn't actually met him, so I put him there, and then I changed it just at the last minute because I remember that line. So yeah, overall, I think the outside of this base looks really good. And yeah, let's get onto the interior. And so moving on to the lower section of the interior here, this is a speeder bike bay slash AT-RT bay. Obviously, if it continued, there would be space for AT-RTs, but I wanted to put in the 4 bark speeders because I thought it looked nice and uniformed. Unfortunately, I was unable to have enough tiles to really tile the whole thing. It's a shame because I think that like what I had going on with this pathway looked really nice. And yeah, I mean, I had a few more tiles left over. I could have tiled a bit more of it, but I just don't think I would have been able to do enough that it would have looked right. So I think leaving it at how much I had was probably the right option. Yeah, so it's not fantastic, but I just needed a place for bark speeders and just a few troops so that they're rushing to them so they can go out and join the battle. And so we move on to the upper section of the interior. Now, this is the part where I alluded to earlier that some of the droids from over here had actually snuck round the base, got in through like some sort of back door, or maybe just snuck in, I don't know. And yeah, led by a commando. And they've basically just tried to come into the base and try and take out the clones from both sides. So you've got enemies at the front and back, so that the clones are kind of sandwiched. And yeah, this actual scene here really did inspire this whole MOC. I wanted to have a clone cook chef type person hitting a droid in the face with a frying pan. That was literally this entire MOC. All of that was based on the fact that I saw a frying pan piece and I was like, do you know what would be really funny? So yeah, I added that scene in because I don't know, I just think it's funny. But I also added in like the nice kitchen around here. I could have done a slightly better job, but I didn't have too many of these gauge pieces, so it didn't work out fantastically. But yeah, as you can see, some of the clones, the droids are coming here and they just started shooting the cook, which is very, very rude. Anyway, the rest of the droids that have snuck in, these four have started shooting the clones that were like just at the canteen tables, just chilling, eating food, and yeah, that's a bit rude. But yeah, they've started shooting these guys, and as you can see, we've got some clones here, and they are running into this like munitions depot, ammo supply area, and they're basically just going to get some weapons and try and fight back. As you can see here, the clone pilot and this other clone pilot have both had their weapons, and he's trying to shoot in at this commando, and he's trying to ambush the droids here. And overall, these guys are probably encountering some slightly more heavy resistance than they thought, but yeah, and that is going to just about do it for the walkthrough of this MOC. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This MOC took me much longer than I thought it would to make, mainly because this happened at the same time when my Instagram account was hacked, so I spent like a good few hours sorting that out when I really should have been building. So this MOC would have come out a smidgen earlier, but yeah, that all happened, and yeah, drama. So yeah, a bit unfortunate, but yeah, this MOC I think looks really, really good. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And the MOC series will be resuming next week. It was meant to come back this week, but I basically just wanted to get this video out because I started building this and I was like, hang on a minute, I need these pieces for the MOC, and I was like, well, I'm not taking this apart without making a video on it. So there you go. But yeah, the MOC series will resume next week. So that is season 1, episode 3. I don't know the name of it, but yeah, that will definitely be coming out next week. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.